Hola, this is Imhe, Cross-Cultural Studies Director at Future Marriage University. And if you have been wondering how far is too far, then this is the memo for you. How far is too far? In other words, how low can you go? Oh, what a popular question this is. Of course, I do not know you, amigo, but if you're watching this video, I'm assuming that we would agree that to engage in the act that could actually produce bambinos, we'd be going too far. But you would like to know if you could make out, and if you could, how much, and for how long. You might even like specifics on where you are allowed to touch your girlfriend, or where maybe she could be touching you, eh? Because you may be a Christian, but you are also a man with manly needs, no? So you want to be able to enjoy yourself, and more to the point, enjoy your date, but without crossing any boundaries that should not be crossed. In other words, when we ask how far is too far, it is assumed in the question that we already know we want to go far, just not too far. But if what I'm saying does not relate to you and you are actually just wondering if you could kiss a girl, this is not the man-to-man memo for you. If on the other hand, I am accurately stating your state of affairs, I have a very important word for you, mi hombre. And I share this word with you not merely out of a desire for your sexual health and integrity, but out of the desire to see you live the most bueno life possible. And here is that word. You need to get real! Get real! You know you want to go far, but you do not want to go too far. You are being as real with yourself as I am being with you right now, because I am clearly not Hispanic. I am as white as the sun is hot. I am so white I could be the love child of Justin Bieber and Emma Roberts. I am so white if I were a grain, I would be white rice. If I was a house, I would be the White House. If I was a bear, I would be a polar bear. But just listen to yourself. I want to go far, but I do not want to go too far. Get real! Can you make out? How is making out any different from foreplay? It isn't, except for the fact that you're supposed to stop before you go too far. But if you have tried that, mi amigo, you know it is muy difficult to do. Very difícil. And this is because God made the sexual experience to be just like that. For one thing to lead to another until there's nothing left to do because everything has already been done. Then instead of walking away sexually frustrated, you lie there together mutually satisfied. Surely you can see how bueno this would be for marriage. Sexual arousal was not made to be engaged in as a recreational activity. It was made to be a reverent activity. Our Creator is a good God who invented this beautiful, powerful gift of sexual intimacy to represent and facilitate the oneness of a man and his wife in the holiness of marriage. But the good gift of sex is not only beautiful and powerful, it is also dangerous. It is like fire. Fire in the fireplace? Bueno! Fire on the living room floor? No bueno! It is like nuclear energy. Nuclear energy used to power your city? Bueno! Nuclear energy dropped upon your city? No bueno! No bueno. Sex inside the covenant of matrimonial? Bueno. Sex in the back of an El Camino? No bueno. No bueno. No bueno. This is why I urge you, mi hermano, to keep your dating life out in the open and do not push yourself or your date in positions where resisting temptation is all but impossible. But what if you are now convicted that you already have gone too far and you have turned sexual arousal into a recreational activity? Then you must repent and turn from your sin. This is why God gave us His grace, not so we can succumb to the heat of passion, but so we can pursue His holiness. Proverbs 16 say patience is better than power, and to control one's emotions than to capture a city. So be patient, my friend. If God leads you into marriage, which unless He calls you to celibacy, He will, then you will have plenty of time to see how far you can go. And then you may enjoy it with no guilt or shame, the way the good Lord meant for you to do so. Heed the timeless wisdom of God's Word. Patience is better than power, and to control one's emotions than to capture a city. And then look at your dating life as a season to grow in self-control instead of a time of conquest where you treat the woman you're dating like a city you want to capture. Was this the memo you needed? Be sure to make Gusto subscribe and tell your amigos if it was. And comment below if this video inspired further thoughts or questions. Gracias for watching, senor. This has been M. Cross-Cultural Studies Director at Future Marriage University with a memo for you.